Hey guys, welcome back. Tonight I have swatches to share with you from Polished for Days, and this is their brand new Enchanted Woods collection. The Enchanted Woods collection will be releasing on May 22nd at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and the collection will be 8 pieces, and you can buy them in a bundle for $90, which saves you $5, and it gives you free shipping for anything over $75. With the code PFDFREESHIPPING, I'll have that in the description box for you below. The polishes individually will be $12.50. There is a cream, which will be $9, and there is a topper, which will be $11. These will be available on the Polished for Days website, which I will have linked for you in the description box down below. So why don't we go ahead and jump into the swatches. And the first polish that we're going to have a look at today is called Woodnote. Woodnote is described as a purple base with yellow to orange to green shifting iridescent flakes and holographic flakies. This polish is beautiful and it is just jam-packed with flakes. It starts off a bit sheer, but I was able to build to a full opacity with using 3 coats. I do use thinner coats for my application of the flakies. I do find that thinner coats helps everything give it a more deep kind of depth effect, which I personally enjoy, so I always go in for thinner coats. The polish itself performed wonderfully. It went on very smoothly and very evenly. It stayed exactly where I put it. This is jam-packed with flaky, so it might dry a teeny tiny bit textured, but it's not going to be the kind of texture that's going to give you any difficulty upon removal. So my swatches are going to show you 3 coats of Woodnote and a glossy top coat. And I'm going to do a little finger dance at the end, and when I go in for the deep, you'll really be able to see how beautiful those flakes pop in the different kind of lower lights. It's beautiful. The next polish that we are going to have a look at is called Solasta, a smoky, pale purple base with orange to green shifting iridescent microflake shimmer and holographic microflakes. This polish is beautiful and it is so holographic and stunning. I've been in such a holographic mood since the weather has turned warmer and it's got lots of blazing sun. These are just so much fun. The formula on this is absolutely excellent. It goes on very smoothly and very evenly. It stays exactly where I put it. Nothing in here is going to dry textured and nothing will give you a hard time to remove. I'm also going to pop in a little clip of this in my office at work, the lighting, and you'll just see how just stunning and sparkly this is. So here you have a quick little look at it, just sparkling and the shimmer and how glowy this holographic is in my boring office lights at work. I had so much fun playing with this one. And the next polish that we're going to have a look at today is called Clover. Clover is described as a pine green base that's packed with yellow to orange to green shifting iridescent flakies. This polish is stunning. It is just such a knockout and its formula is absolutely excellent. It goes on very smoothly and very evenly. I had absolutely no staining with this. I did not wear a base coat and I did wear this for more than just swatching purposes, so I would recommend a base coat just in case because your results may be different than mine. It is a pigmented green. I did go in for 3 thinner coats because, as I said earlier, I do prefer the depth effect of thinner coats with these flaky polishes. And this is primarily a flaky polish, so it may dry a tiny bit textured, but it is nothing that one coat of a glossy top coat isn't just going to smooth right out, and it is nothing that is going to be difficult for you to remove. So my swatches are going to show you 3 coats of Clover and a glossy top coat. And this is another one that I have one of those little dancing fingers in the lighting. This is in my swatch lighting. And the next polish that we're going to have a look at is Cloudburst. And Cloudburst is described as a pastel shifting multichrome that shifts from teal to purple to pink to yellow at its furthest shifts. This polish is a knockout. I was absolutely blown away by this polish. It is gorgeous. It has so many shifts to it, and it will just never leave you bored when you're wearing it. The formula is absolutely excellent. It goes on very smoothly and very evenly. I did not have any application issues. I had no running, I had no pooling, I had no staining. I did use 3 coats to achieve full opacity, but honestly, I don't think I had to. I think that if you just use thicker coats than I work with, you're just going to have no problem reaching full opacity in 2. This will not dry textured, and it will not be difficult to remove. My swatches of Cloudburst are showing you 3 coats and a glossy top coat. I'm also going to include a quick little finger dance. I managed to remember to do that for a few of these in this collection, so I thought I'd pop them in this video just for fun. So I'm going to include that right after. And here you have it, just a little finger dance to show you some of the more dramatic shifts that this polish will give you. It's just going around in my lighting at my desk just to show you how quickly and how easily this polish is shifting. It is stunning, just drop dead gorgeous. The next polish that we're going to have a look at is called Moonwake, and it is described as a sheer teal base that is packed with pink to yellow to green shifting iridescent flakes. This polish had an excellent formula. It is a little bit sheerer than the rest. It does show a little bit of visible nail line on me. As I said before, I do work in thin coats, so your results may vary. You might not have a visible nail line if you just work in thicker coats, but I do like the depth of thinner coats. But I honestly did not mind the visible nail line, and it really wasn't noticeable probably to anybody besides me, just because, you know, it's on my own hand. Anybody that's just looking at you is just going to notice how beautiful the contrasting colors on this one, and the shimmer and the flakes. It's all just gorgeous. The formula is gorgeous and perfect. It goes on smoothly and evenly. It stays right where I put it. Nothing in there is going to be difficult to remove. It may dry a bit textured because it's all flakes, but it is not going to give you any difficulty to remove, and 1 coat of a glossy top coat will take care of it. The next polish that we are looking at is Orchid Glow, and it is described as a pastel shifting multichrome that shifts from orchid purple to pink to yellow to green at the furthest shift. This polish is insane. Honestly, if you can only get 1 polish from this entire collection, let it be this one. If you are a multichrome fan, it is like nothing I have seen before, and it is my absolute favorite polish in a very, very long time. I was just blown away by this one. The formula on it is just as impressive. As always with Polish for Days, the formula is impeccable. It goes on very smoothly, very evenly. It stayed right where I put it. I had no application issues whatsoever. I had no running, no pooling. There was no staining on this. I am showing you, this will not dry textured, and it will not be difficult for you to remove. So these are, what you're going to see here in my final swatch picture is a collage, and this is all the same polish. These are just the different faces of it as I moved my hand ever so slightly in the light. And you're just going to see all the different colors, and there's more that I didn't even capture with the small collage. And I am going to drop in this little finger dance video that I took with my iPhone in my swatch lighting as I just move my hand around, so you can see just all the shifts and how easy just this polish is, just jaw-dropping. The next polish that we are having a look at is called Sarin, and it is described as a pale cornflower blue cream. And this polish had an excellent formula. It went on extremely smoothly and evenly. It is the perfect cream formula. It was opaque for me in just 1 coat, and it is going to dry pretty glossy on its own, but I do add a glossy top coat to finish off my swatch. So here you have 1 coat and a glossy top coat. And this last polish that we're going to have a look at is called Vadon, and it is a topper that is described as a very slightly gray tinted topper with a glowing orange to yellow to green to purple shifting iridescent flakes. Now here I have it swatched in 3 coats on my natural nails. It does start off a bit sheer, and I was not able to achieve full opacity just by swatching it on its own. So I am going to show you in the next video how it looks shown over a dark blue cream, which is salt water, also from Polished for Days, and also over Sarin, which was the pale cornflower blue cream that we just looked at a second ago. But the application on this is very smooth. It is very even. It stays right where I put it. The flakes apply perfectly evenly throughout the nail as you just apply it. You're not going to have to do any fishing. You're not going to have to do any like poking to get and even coverage across your nail on its own or over the cream that you might want to choose to layer it over. And it is not going to give you any difficulty to remove. The polish will remove with no difficulty. It might dry with a teeny tiny bit of texture, but that's just because of all the flakes inside. But it is nothing that one coat of a glossy top coat isn't going to take care of and smooth out to have it looking just like glass for you. And that wraps up the Polished for Days Enchanted Woods collection. Don't forget, this will be going live in Polished for Days shop on May 22nd at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I will have Polished for Days and all the information linked for you in the description box down below. Let me know what you thought of this collection. Let me know which ones you're going to get. I hope my swatch video helped you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.